They'll run down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. But this isn't any regular matchup. It's a battle of top tens, a couple of forces meeting head-to-head where one team will try to make a resonating statement. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Volunteers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Clemson's offense takes the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star, Justin. He follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Klubnik. They're setting up the screen. Just buried it. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends and the screen game.
And they got him for the sack. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you. You've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way, find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and the QB couldn't get it done.
Fires downfield. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The aerial assault continues. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the...
And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And the Vols are in the hurry-up. Off play action. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's ncaa. Feeling some heat. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I love the play call defensively. 3rd down, and you're anticipating the quarterback being in the pocket throwing the football, so you dial up the blitz. You get home, you hit the QB, and force the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Looking to throw, it's ncaa. And he can't escape, and down he goes. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the 1st sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks?
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Just causing wreckage in the secondary. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Tackled immediately after the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He fires it out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
All right, you gave up the big play, defense. I know they got a big chunk, but they didn't get in the end zone. You live to fight another day. Now you got to bow your necks up and make
12. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Hard running there. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, he did on that one. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They're going to test the right side with this one. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
extremely tight windows. Find your big-body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Push down for the tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right now.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Got room at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching plan.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now,
just keeps moving. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
first down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tempo and overdrive. The give on the inside. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Run in the red zone. It's Selden. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Quick tempo here for the offense. They move the tight end all over. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and this crowd will pull out a vocal cord to help this defense. Back to throw, it's ncaa. Now improvising. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Headed outside for the line. It's Selden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. It is perfect. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out.
Defense.
This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Makes his connection. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pocket starts to collapse. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's caught downfield. Touchdown Vols! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll throw it on first down. Slings it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above our drop.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines, or else you draw the flag. Here comes the offense on first down. On the ground, it's Sampson. Ran through the top, continues to fight for yards. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the Vols pick up the first down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. Got his man quickly. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wideouts either side. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Offense gets the job done again. You want